found out that I was a good runner. That became kind of, who I was in high school. And the performance as an athlete started to drop off. It got to a point where I couldn't compete anymore, and I got a very bad fever that lasted for a few days. And then I had a lot of pain in my midsection, and we ended up going to the doctor. He sees that something's definitely not right. He took my blood, and my mom got a call. He told her that we needed to go to the emergency room right away. They gave me every test they could imagine, and it had been a few days that I'd been in the hospital, and my dad told me that I had leukemia. And he asked me, do you know what that is? And I said, yeah. We read a story about it in language arts class one time, and that girl died. And she was a runner too, which was really hard. I held it together pretty good at that point. I just asked what the next steps were. For leukemia, it's all chemo, pretty much. I was in chemo for 3 years. I held on to my hair as long as I could, and then finally got to the point where I just had to shave it all. That was a really emotional time because I had had really long hair prior to that. Physically, I had been an athlete, so I was in really good shape, and that just dwindled to the point where I could, barely walk, 100 meters, and I tried, and I would go out and go for a walk, but it just got to the point where you have to stop, and you just have to really rest a lot because the chemo takes a lot out of you at that point. Once I found out that I could be healthy enough during the track season to come back, I just made it my mission to do that. My coach worked with me and gave me a very direct plan on how I could still be somewhat successful and return to track and get healthy again. My first race back was very emotional for a lot of people, especially me. It wasn't something that I was trying to go and set any records for. I just really wanted to get it under my belt and be done. It really helped me a lot to know that I'm beating cancer. Cancer can take away my physical fitness, but it's not forever. Being strong for me was just taking every day as it came. It's focusing on what you have to do today, making sure that you're taking care of yourself in every way you can. It's taking that one step and not thinking about the 20 miles that you have to go.